Recording time. Before we actually get into the main video, I want to give a little bit of a story time. I was biking around to like Target today early in the morning because I kind of felt like looking for Pokemon cards, to be honest with you, like to see if I can find any packs. And Pokemon sold out everywhere, cool. But one of the places I went to was GameStop, and as I was looking through some like loose cards that they were selling, I don't know why they were selling loose cards, but I picked up this little Gyarados. I don't know if you can like, I don't know if it'll focus, but whatever. I picked up this card because I liked it. I don't know much about Pokemon, but I was looking through the cards at the register, and there was like 3 people checking out and like talking to the like checking out their items, and they were all talking about something. They were all like asking the lady at the register the same question, and I was like, when everyone eventually left, and I was still looking through the loose cards. I was like, what's everyone asking about? And she's like, the Switch 2. I was like, okay, that makes sense. Like, people are trying to get pre-orders and stuff. And I asked her, how do you feel about it? Like, I asked the cashier, how do you feel about, like, Nintendo and stuff? And, like, what do you play? Like, do you even care for Nintendo? She was like, oh, well, I play COD a little bit. If I'm on the Nintendo, I'm playing, like, Animal Crossing, or, like, Pokemon, but, like, you know, I'm not really that into Nintendo anymore. And I was like, oh, okay. And I told her Nintendo kind of pissed me off for the past couple years. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at whatever information, whatever new information is available about this console, because people are hyped about, you know, the release, getting it, making sure that they get their hands on it. And, I might go on a little bit of a rant during the trailer, but yeah, I already made a Switch 2 reaction video. That was with my friend Alex, but right now I'm just gonna go in solo dolo. Okay, well, the main thing I want to see the Switch, right? I want to see the Switch.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
That was a very piss poor like way to show that. They made both look like shit. Okay. Dog. Those numbers right there, I can't believe I'm looking at right now, bro.
The screen supports up to 120
FPS only available in compatible games. So yeah, you're still running 30 FPS in 2025. Past Antoine would like to hear that. The one that spent 1,000 hours playing Fortnite handheld.
All right, basically, we're a minute 40 in. I'll be fair. When they name something that was worth an 8-year wait, then I'll actually be like, oh shit, like I'll actually glaze. But like,
the SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally. The left and right sticks are now larger.
I know they have to make, I know Nintendo has to make this video, but could y'all at least like make it not so like ironic, like, oh, we made the controller bigger, also the buttons, also the joy, it's all part of the same controller, bro.
The controller can be used as a mouse. Opening up even more ways to play in compatible games.
What? Wait, what the fuck do you mean?
Used as a mouse. Opening up even more ways to play in compatible games.
That's cool.
Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls, so you can also play certain games using 2 mice.
Nigga, this is some, bro, come on, bro. This is some ARM shit. Bro, this is some, bro, no, I'm pausing. When everyone realized you can just play this game with a thumbstick and triggers, no one used the punching mechanics. Like, this is the most, like, ARMS thing I've ever seen, bro. No one is playing this game like this. Alright. That's, I mean, yeah, that's cool.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
So repeat that? The speakers aren't improved. It's not improved speakers. You improved the software, like the.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges.
So the speakers are the same speakers from the 2017 Switch.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand.
Oh, he emphasized. He emphasized sturdy.
You can move it freely, like this.
Wow. What?
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
Okay,
See
can
camera
But can you double charge
or
it though?
charging in tabletop mode.
Oh, okay, so you can double charge it. If you can double charge it, that's sick.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for
Okay,
compatible
whatever.
games.
I guess the thing isn't gonna sound like a Bitcoin miner while it's running, by the way. you're running
HDR is
4K.
also supported in TV mode.
Okay. Oh, look at that HUD. Ooh. I mean, it's basically the exact same, but the color look cool. I'll let this play.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
Okay, the dock itself has cooling.
I'm gonna give a little bit of like an insight. This is my Switch. It's not the OLED. I got it like 2017, 2018. I forgot. I bought it with my own money off eBay actually, and I bought it brand new. But I remember I bought like this like third-party Chinese ass like fan that was supposed to like vacuum. I forgot how it works. You're supposed to put it on top, and it was supposed to like vacuum the hot air out really hard, and that shit did not work.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games.
Wow! Oh my god! Oh my gosh, I could play my $80 games on the new console. Wow. Yeah, whatever, bro. Like, just show me the Mario Kart. Yep, Tendo.
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Say that shit again.
And the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
This is what I mean when I say Nintendo pisses me off. He said exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2, meaning you cannot play this shit on this shit, okay? So you've been holding out, whoever bought this back in 2017 when it came out, you've been waiting all this time for a new cool console. All of the issues, all of the problems. This thing had no Bluetooth audio. This thing, Joy-Cons Insta had drift. Insta broke this feature. Look at that. I'm not even trolling. Look, let me try to take this off. Okay. That one doesn't have it too bad. And that one is replaced from GameStop. But this little feature, the sliding, I don't think the new one has it the same way. This thing, the Joy-Con's always getting stuck. I had to try to fix the calibration, like the drift on this thing billions of times. This garbage kickstand, all of the problems that this thing has, right? They're making the new one, finally, 8 years later, and they dare to release an exclusive game on it.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you. You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And
Nigga, what are you talking about? This isn't GTA. This is, I thought it's a
even
racing
take
game.
photos together at different locations.
Nah, the only reason you would be doing that is for some achievements or some little, like, Easter egg. Why the hell would you ever... Bro, imagine you're playing No, actually, I'm actually gonna crash. Imagine you're playing Mario Kart with the boys, yeah? And one of them, like, all three of you finish the race, and one little twat wants to start exploring the Sahara, bro.
The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
I mean, yeah, that is a good, like... That makes sense. But didn't they do, like, Breath of the Wild? Wasn't it Breath of the Wild? Wasn't it, like, one of its last games? Yeah. Like, are we... Like, Nintendo, are we serious? That's so greedy, bro. when I went to that GameStop and everyone was talking about the Switch 2, I was like, let me go see, what it's about. Let me make a video about it, right? Because like I said, bro, I really do I loved Nintendo for a long time. What else I got it. Bang, bang. Let's put the little 3 generations. Hold on. All this before I ever had an Xbox. I never had a PlayStation ever in my life, and I only got a PC in the past like 6 months. This was my life, my childhood, right? This was my childhood. And to see Nintendo like still do this nonsense, bro, like it's cool. The console looks really cool. The upgraded Joy-Cons, the upgraded stand, they did everything great. But the price is $450. I didn't show you, like I didn't know where to find it, probably on their website or something. But the price I think is $450. Like, oh my gosh, bro. You know they're upcharging. The Nintendo Switch costs $300 and you're still able to go buy it. In stores, retail price $300. You know how much this is? The same price. Oh, but you don't get to do Mario Kart. Oh, but you did it a better. Listen. I'm a realistic type of person. Like, I'm not a gamer. Like, I don't really care about like lore in games. Nintendo, like, I really don't care about Nintendo, nor should I. But when I just see a console get released for 300 and then the Xbox in 2020 gets released for the same price, it's like, damn, Xbox really, like, Microsoft really didn't fuck us over. Like, they give us a pretty cool little budget console compact for 300. Like, that's cool. It was difficult to get, kind of, but maybe that was the Series X. Maybe I think the Series S was actually easy to get. They took their break. They started doing fucking around with Game Pass, whatever they want, making their money. And then Nintendo the whole time was just quiet. And then they dared to release a Switch Lite that it doesn't fix anything. It just made more problems. Worse screen, all plastic, no Joy-Con, no dock. Like, okay, you released the iPad for little kids. And then the OLED. They dared to release the OLED on my birthday, I believe. October 8th. Better screen, better kickstand, I think, and that was it. I don't think they had any like hardware improvements. And then now the Switch 2 comes out. And it's what we were supposed to have like 5 years ago. It's what they could have made in 2020. It's what they could have made instead of fucking around with the Switch Lite. And now we have it right now for $450. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. But hey, that's it. Shout out to the GameStop employee for being irritated at all the customers asking about the Switch 2 and chopping it up with me. So I had the idea to make this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Subscribe, and if not, I will give you an Xbox tomorrow.